G'day, Les. Hello, Rajan. Eurogio. Hi. Hola. How are ya? So, I thought I'd just jump on and say hello. I am in Dublin, and in about an hour or so, just under an hour, I'm going to go and gig at the Star Bar with a new comedy club that is called Belly Laughs. So I thought I'd let you all, compliment me on what I'm wearing for the gig, and also I thought I'd show you some of the grand Georgian squares with their beautiful galleries on the front of their Georgian brick buildings while I'm here. Look. See, they're like the original lamps. Beautiful, beautiful Georgian buildings with fan windows over their arched doors, and some of them still have boot scrapers from when the gentleman of the house used to come home. He'd have to scrape mud and horse shit off his boots before he came into the parlour. And they're usually like 4 stories over a cellar, these houses. And you see the windows at the top are smaller. That's because the people whose rooms are at the top were children and servants, so they didn't need as much light, so you didn't need to waste as much money on windows for them up there. And also it gave the effect of the buildings being taller and grander if the windows get smaller as they go further up. That is an architectural peculiarity to Ireland that is even visible in the Blarney Castle. It's more imposing if the windows get smaller as you look up. It makes it feel like it's looming. It's bigger than it really is. AD, you're from India. Hello. Hello, Redmi Jami from... it's the name of your phone, but you're obviously from Indonesia. I think you're speaking Indonesian to me. Tam from Scotland. A very happy Sunday to you indeed, Tam. The roaming gangs of youth. Yeah. As you can see, inner city Dublin, particularly the south side, absolutely terrifying on a Sunday evening. Taking my own life into my hands, as you can see. It's Dublin. Dublin is a beautiful city, and I've only ever felt unsafe once or twice here. There are some areas which I would feel more unsafe in, but Bagot Street on a summer's Sunday evening is not one of them. Yes, I know that's your point. I was indulging your sardonic suggestion. Does it say daddy? Does it say daddy vet? A daddy vet as in like, well, are you a veterinarian? Are you a veteran? And are you a father? Or are you, after young girls with issues? You're a father and a veteran. Then thank you for your service, sir. And regards to your kiddos. Thank you for subscribing. very much. My favourite food, asked that American footballer. My favourite food. You know, the one thing I get cravings for, honestly, is porridge with real cream and honey or demerara sugar on it. I'm a girl of simple taste. Well, a woman of simple taste. But if I was like, if someone asked me what my favourite food was, if I'm going to go out to a restaurant and said, so that he would know where to take me to dine, I would probably say a Greek restaurant. I used to have there was a Greek restaurant in Perth where I lived. That was my favourite restaurant in the world. Unfortunately, it closed down. Closed down rather than submit to the coffin cheaters who were like offering protection rackets and compulsory sale, made them an offer that they couldn't refuse. In the end, they just closed up and retired rather than submit, and it became an steakhouse. What's my favourite colour? Says softball is here. My favourite colour is purple. Of course. I'm like, although in my purple is very royal and sensual, and I've always loved purple, but also because of the book The Colour Purple has influenced me for the last 4 decades. I always look at the colour purple as a sign that the universe is showing me the way. Tam G, what brought me to Bala Clear? I am gigging tonight at the Star Bar, which is on the corner just over there behind me. It's a new comedy club called Belly Laughs, and there is a great lineup of comedians tonight, and I'm absolutely honoured to be among them. There's Aisling Payne, Sean Begley, Sinead Walsh, Fiona O'Mahony, Dan Stevens. I'm very flattered to be included among them, and I'm very much looking forward to it. So yeah. Ninomi, ciao. Ciao Romani. Sono australiana. Bellissimo capelli. Grazie, mi capelli. Grazie. Thank you, Tam G. I shall break a leg. Oh, Tam G, you are the nicest. Thank you so much for that suggestion. Yes. Have it thrown a like for me, or stick a heart in the comments or something the way they do. And maybe the algorithm will help you find me again. Just in case I disappear, because you never know where the algorithm might take us, where the algorithm might take us in life, which is pretty much oh, Tam, are you? I'm very, very flat. Are you sure you did not have to? I'm very glad you did, but thank you so much. I'm afraid I don't know how to speak Scots Gaelic at all. I can thank you in Irish in a very bad accent. The go off my uncle Tam. All right. On that note, there's there must be something else on in town tonight, because look, there's a queue, a big backup. They're all. Let me see. It's 6:30. Something must have been on, or something is on. There you go. All right. On that note, I better get my game face on so I can concentrate on the gig. I do not want to get up there and suddenly forget all that I have to say for 7 minutes. It would be a very awkward situation, particularly since I'm among such fine company with comics all the way in the big smoke. Better not disgrace myself, had I? All right. Thank you, chaps. Please hit like, share, subscribe, do all those sort of good things for me. Hit the bell for notifications, and I will see you when you got nothing on.